Happy Sunday, everyone, and thanks for checking into WeatherBug. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at that national coast-to-coast forecast. And we're still tracking the remnants of Erica, of course, a very disorganized system right now on the southern side of Florida. We're going to be watching the rain threat, though, really increase over the southeastern U.S. over the next few days. Minimal severe threat, nationally speaking, and temperature-wise here in the eastern half of the country, definitely much warmer than we were last week. So all that coming up. And we start with the remnants of Erica. So there's Florida. You can see the landmass there with these big red blobs showing up. Those are complexes of thunderstorms. Again, it really doesn't even resemble a tropical system, but the area of low pressure, and again, that invest is located there. And as this begins to lift north, the models are having a tough time tracking it. Some take it a little bit farther west, some take it back over the mid-Atlantic states. But regardless, we're expecting more just heavy rain really than anything else. We'll keep you up to date. General thunderstorm threat over the southeast, the Ohio Valley. We have a one marginal threat today over central Montana. Actually, a pretty decent area of low pressure hanging out over the Canadian Rockies. That'll help to really spin up some pretty heavy moisture, even some snow, the high elevations of the Canadian Rockies. But then that impulse slides into the Midwest to the Four Corners, and then the eastern half of the country here on Monday to Tuesday will be slightly unsettled. So here's our forecast. Watching that moisture leak up from the tropics, especially over Florida, the Carolinas, the Mid-Atlantic. Kind of quiet in the midsection of the nation. Here comes that impulse over Montana, eventually into the Dakotas and the upper Mississippi Valley into early next week. This is kind of spinning off of this big area of low pressure, which is really going to keep weather conditions kind of unsettled in the Northwest. In fact, pretty heavy moisture, the Cascades and the northern Rockies perhaps, but the heaviest really over the southeast. So here comes that big bubble of warmth as it shifts east. Temperature-wise, we will be much warmer in the eastern half of the country than last week. In fact, today, our friends in D.C. at 91.